Alright, I'm ready to be loaded. Where's everybody at? Oh wait, it's only Dad so far. Well, good morning guys, welcome back to the channel. It is another beautiful, actually quite brisk morning. Had a pretty good day yesterday. We are currently in about a 100 acre field. We've got the South 40 left to do, and unfortunately there's about 5 different waterways in that 40 acres, so it's going to be a little slow going this morning. But the nice thing about finishing that 40 is that completely finishes our farms up north. We've got 4 or 5 different farms that are a little further north than the rest of the operation, so it will be really nice to be able to get this done, get everything moved a lot closer to home, a lot closer to Jitville, shorter distances to the dam. Whew, it is chilly. Got a nice layer of frost on everything this morning.
I don't know if it's freezing up or...
Oh, is it?
I got like no airflow.
Probably is. Yeah, that's how chilly it is this morning. Did you fill that up with DEF, or are you still running on like 3 days worth of...
No, I filled it up.
Okay.
I filled it twice on the combine since I filled it up.
Okay. Shows you how our days run together. I didn't realize it was that long ago. It's cold enough this morning. I'm gonna get that seat warmer going.
You're supposed to know these things. You're like the...
It's like
you're
it's
the
100
logistics guy of the co-op, of the cooperation.
The albino hybrid.
It's yeah, it's like 58, so it's a 108 day.
I wonder, what kind of cob does white corn have? Does it have
No
red?
idea.
Or does it have something? Does it have yellow?
I don't know. Yellow corn has white or red.
Yeah.
So I would assume it's the same.
What does white corn have?
What color cow makes chocolate milk?
White one.
Brown.
A chocolate colored one.
I left and threw a roll of paper towel somewhere on the driveway.
What? Washing windows and you left
it spilled a little bit on the fuel tank. And so I got the roll out, wiped the tank off a little bit so it didn't have the diesel, and left it on the step, drove away.
And it was not there when you got here, was it?
It is not. Well, I'm thinking maybe their dogs are going to grab it. It probably ran over.
You'll go back to the shop tonight and it's going to be
there's
shredded
gonna be confetti
everywhere.
of paper everywhere, and then your dad's going to hate it. And I'll be like,
Mom
Was
left
it
it was
snowed!
Mom.
Hey, he's moving.
Yeah, watch out, guys. He could run you over.
See that little meat?
Meet. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. It's a good thing we're watching you.
You let the guard hanging down.
Oh, it's my fault.
Hey, we should...
I'm the Auger cart driver today.
We
It's
gotta
always
put it back and say, you're the guy operating the machine. Final walk around.
all right. I think you're good. Yeah, probably should.
Hey, let's let him drive away and we'll wait him back down again.
See that, guys? I take over the Auger cart this morning. I get blamed for his shield. I think he's good. Well, looks like I'm going to be in the Auger cart for a little bit because Dad's working on a bunch of waterways right now, so he's a little slower, and there's no need for Mom to be out here right now when there's other things she could be doing, and we got 3 guys sitting out here with trucks, so figured why not take over the Auger cart for a while. Well, a 16-row planter and a 12-row head. You've always got those 4 rows you got to clean up. And right now, there's no real good way to dump on the go. So while he does end rows and waterways like that, it's just a bunch of sitting and dumping. And like Mom said, me trying to read his mind so that I can be positioned in a place that's optimal for him. And I'm pretty good at reading his mind, which kind of scary, but also keeps things going smoothly. Well, when Dad catches you off guard because you weren't paying attention and he had to pull out of the row because he was too full, you just pull under him however you can. I can't see a thing, he can't see a thing, but I was empty, so no big deal. And it looks like he's just running enough to get him to the other end. You didn't have far to go, but when you're full, you're full. See, he dumped just enough that he was able to get to the end. Now we can catch on the go. Slow down so you guys can see the grain. Looks like I got somebody trying to take my job. Well, at least kick me out of the auger cart. I think I've decided I'm gonna stay in there today.
I'm not driving the semi.
Yep, there's your ride.
Nope. No, this is my job.
Oh!
I'm not dancing this morning. I'm a little tired.
No dancing?
I'm getting tired.
What's your new dance move?
I need more coffee. You know? Coffee dance.
Yeah.
You don't have any monster drinks.
I do. No, I do. And I put it in my lunchbox, and the problem is going to be not drinking it until mid-afternoon. I've literally already wanted to open it 3 times.
Well, I didn't stop at the coffee shop on the way in, and I should have.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, made it to Jitville, and while my truck is dumping, wanted to give you guys a little update here at Jitville. So we're getting really close on that center bin. There's not many bushels left that we can fit in there. And we'd rather be going to this big bin anyway, but if you didn't see our previous video where Dustin showed you the issue that he found, but that downspout that is tied in and completely supported by that deadhead, what hooks it to the bin, that pipe is actually beginning to slip out of the clamp that holds it to the bin. And I mean, like, literally, guys, if that thing slips out of that and goes free, yes, it's clamped up there, but there is nothing keeping that downspout from falling down and doing serious damage to the leg, to the bin, not to mention us if somebody is unloading while that happens. And unfortunately, it's not a simple tighten down the clamp. We've got to actually get a crane out here to support that pipe and then work on the clamp, because nobody in their right mind would mess with that clamp and risk that pipe falling. Luckily, that crane is on its way, so we may have to work around wherever it's set up this afternoon, but it's totally worth it to get that pipe fixed. We've still got plenty of room at Jitville, but it just so happens that the next farm we are moving to actually has one of the 10,000 bushel bins on site that we're going to be using. So it only makes sense to go ahead and get this auger moved over there, set a truck over the auger, and literally sit there and dump on it. That way we're not coming back to that farm later to haul trucks in. And guess what, guys? We get to worry about another spreader. I don't like spreaders, if you guys don't remember. But this bin still has one of those awful stir raters. There's Dad. There's Mom. If we don't get this auger set soon, they're not going to have anywhere to dump corn. Whoa! Go ahead and drop it and try. So now when we drop that swing away, this whole thing's gonna shift that way just a little bit. So we might be that way a little bit, but I think we're close enough that we can adjust it with the tires. Well, it took a few times between poor communication and being very touchy on where you want it, but we got it set. Now we just got to get the semi set and we should be good to start loading. Turns out that we kind of forgot to clean this bin out. So I know you couldn't see that, but Kyle got the dusty job of getting that all blown out. It's not going to get sprayed with insecticide, but oh well, it's too late to worry about that. You'll be perfect. Kind of just straighten up like that. Yep. Perfect. Now hopefully that truck will stay right where it's at until that bin is full. All right, well, got the first truckload in here and it seems to be spreading pretty level. I'd say we got it set pretty good. Time to shut these before we get pelted with grain again. Because as you can tell, with a spreader, you're not safe. Any opening is going to throw corn out. But all right, well, we don't need two guys sitting here, so I'm going to let Dustin take care of unloading this, and I'm going to show you guys some of this. Well, everything was running real great.
Back home.
Till we overloaded the spreader. But let it cool down, and she's running again. So, Dustin,
No.
I think we should slow it down a little bit.
I was gonna say,
Careful.
somebody that's holding the camera said run it at 380 when I had it at 350.
I know.
He's like, up it, it's fine.
Up it. Faster,
Okay.
faster, faster.
Okay, guy.
Yep, I got a little gung-ho and I overheated our spreader. But you live and you learn. At least it kicked back on. So that number right there, yeah, we're gonna keep it at 350 or lower. Since we're not having to do any travel time back and forth from field to bin, 350s fast enough. Don't touch those. Oh yeah, she filled them good this time. All right guys, well, you got a little bit of a drone footage there, but I've been waiting on something. That thing that's no longer in the sky, yeah, I've been waiting for that to go down. You guys are about to get some nighttime harvest drone footage. Hope you guys enjoy that. Well, apparently Mom didn't think Dustin and I were working hard enough. We're sitting over here minding our own business, loading the bin, yada, 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 and we had our first spill. Could have been a lot worse. And luckily we don't have to throw it up in the truck. We can just dump it right in the auger.
Yeah, it's a lot better than heaving it over the trailer.
Yeah. The only thing we got to be careful about out here is we spilled it in the driveway. So we got to make sure we don't pick up any rocks. Even if we have to leave more corn on the ground than we want, we don't want any rocks in our grain. Can I do it one-handed? Feel the fire, feel the fire. Got it!
And your forearms are on fire.
No, my shoulder is though.
I'll back this truck up out of the way.
Alright, well, if you guys couldn't guess, bin's full. This is always the sketchy part. Pulling this auger forward, which I'm on a level spot now, so this one's not so sketchy, but there's times when you've got this on uneven ground and you've got the auger 35 feet in the air, it starts swaying pretty fast. Drop it.
So the last 2 truckloads are going in the southwest bin at Jipville.
That is correct, Mother. All right, well that worked out just about perfect. We got the entire field in that bin minus what these 2 trucks can hold, and we'll take those to Jipville. And it's late enough that I'm not starting any other field tonight. Are you? Yeah, I guess if dads keep shelling.
I don't say nothing, but if the combine goes to the next field, we gotta keep hauling.
Yeah, if he keeps
Right?
shelling, I guess we'll keep hauling.
Yeah.
But I doubt that's gonna happen.
Fun fact, last year, Indiana was the 5th largest producer in bushels of corn at just over 1 billion, but yet Iowa topped it out with the highest rank of 2.5 billion bushels of just corn harvested. That's insane.
Yeah,
think
that's
about.
only one commodity and only 2 states.
That's crazy.
But
That's a lot of corn.
yeah. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that subscribe button for us if you haven't already. And as always,
See you in the next one.